Hi guys, welcome to another video by Darklink Does Math. Today we're going over 6.5 guided notes, percent change. Our first vocab term is markup. Markup is the rate at which a seller raises the cost of goods. By which an original price of something is reduced. So, markup, you are raising the cost. Discount, you are reducing or lowering the cost. Our first practice problem is Mr. Sato sells fish at a 60% markup. He pays $3.75 per pound for 1 week. At which price per pound will he sell it? So if he buys the fish for $3.75 per pound, he doesn't want to sell it for $3.75 per pound because he won't be making any money. So he needs to mark up the price. So what's he going to do? He is going to raise it, meaning markup, the price 60%. So we need to find 60% of $3.75. So again, he's raising or marking the price up 60%. So we're going to find out how much it's actually going up. So to find a percent of a number, you're going to multiply your number by the percentage in decimal form, which would be 0.60 or 60 hundredths. This comes out to $2.25. So what is this? Again, this is our markup. So he pays $3.75. He's going to make it go up an extra $2.25 so he gets some profit, so he can actually make some money off of this. So we're going to take the original price, we're going to add his markup. So we're going to take $3.75, we're going to add the $2.75, and we're going to get what he sells it at, which would be $3, $4, $5, $6. So he's going to sell the haddock at $6. So again, he raises it 60%, so our first step is to find 60%. 60% was $2.25. He has enough money to buy some more fish, and now he has extra money to pay his bills and other requirements. Alright, at this time, if you're following along, you can do guided practice on page 205 in your textbook, numbers 1 and 2. Alright. Number 2. William had a length of brass chain. He used 30% of the chain to make some necklaces. The remaining length, meaning what's left of the brass chain, was 385 centimeters long. So he used 30%, he had this much left. He then used 25% of the remaining, meaning he used 25% of what was left. What was the original length of the brass chain? Because it says what is the original length, we are finding a base. Base means your original total amount of something, like everything. So, first, I need to find two numbers that are equal to each other. I know I have 385 centimeters left. That's what's remaining. Well, if he uses 30%, that means he's going to have 70% left. So, the whole chain, we start out with 100%. He's 30%. And that gives us a remainder, or what's left, which would be 70%. So, I know that I have 385 centimeters remaining, and I know I have 70% remaining. So, that means 70% is the same as 385. This is what's left. This is what's left. Because they're both what's left, they're the same thing. It's talking about the same thing. So, what do you do when you have a percentage equal to a number? You're going to divide. You're going to take your number, and you're going to divide by the percentage in decimal form. In this case, 70 hundredths. 385 divided by 70 hundredths will give you 550 centimeters. Again, we are allowed to use a calculator, so just type that in and you get 550. So, the chain was 550 centimeters long. And notice we did not use all of the information in the question. This is a two-part, so that means the second part will probably use this last part. The part that says he then used 25% of the remaining chain to make some keychains. Alright, so B, what was the remaining length of the brass chain after making the keychains? So, he starts out with a chain, he uses 30%, he's got 70% left, which was 385 centimeters. So, this is what he has. He is going to make some keychains. It says he then used 25% of the remaining. So, since he has 385 centimeters remaining, and he's going to use 25% of it, we're going to find 25% of 385. So, we're going to multiply our number by the percentage in decimal form. So, move your decimal, 2 place values left. And we're going to get 0.25 times 385, 96 and 25 hundredths. What is this? This is what he uses to make the keychains. So, this is what he uses for keychains. Does this answer the question? No. It says what is remaining after making the keychains. So, he had 385 left over after he used some to make necklaces. He's going to use 25% of the leftover, which was 96.25. and we're going to get what's finally left over after making the necklaces and the keychains, which comes out to 288 and 75 hundredths. So, what was remaining? 288 and 75 hundredths centimeters was remaining. Alright, at this time, if you're following along with the video, you can pause it and do guided practice number 3 on page 207 of your textbook. Alright, next section. We're going to find percent increase or percent decrease. In order to do this, you will do two things. First, you will write a fraction. And then convert it to percent. How do you convert a fraction to a percent? You multiply by 100. So, what kind of fraction are we going to write? Well, the denominator usually represents your total. In this case, it's going to be the numerator represents what we want to focus on. We want to focus on the percent increase or decrease, so we want to focus on the amount the number goes up or down. So again, your denominator is your total, which in this case will be the original amount before it changes. The top is your numerator, which will be what you want, which will be how much your number goes up or down, how much it increases or decreases. And again, you'll take this fraction, multiply it by 100 to convert it to a percent. Alright, so our practice problem for this. The regular price of a Statue of Liberty souvenir was $32. During a sale, it's going to be reduced to $24. So it was $32, it went down to $24. We're going to find the percent discount. So, because we want to find a percent discount, we're going to start with a fraction. Our numerator is the amount. It goes up or down. Our denominator is the original amount before it changes. So let's fill this in. How much does the number go up or down? Well, it's a percent discount, so our number is going to go down. How much is it going to go down? Well, it was 32. We're going to find the difference between it and $24, where it ended up. So 32 minus 24 is 8. So it went down $8. Our denominator, the original amount. So it was 32 before it changed to $24. So the original amount was $32. So we have our fraction, 8 over 32. How do you change a fraction to a percentage? You multiply it by 100. Again, you may use a calculator to assist you in this. 8 over 32 times 100 will be 25%. And if you have forgotten how to use this, to type in fractions into your calculator, you can type in 8 ABC 32, and that gives you your fraction. We want to multiply it by 100, and that will give you your 25. So our answer is Our percent discount is 25%. So, Statue of Liberty souvenirs, 25% off. Excellent bargain. Alright, at this time, you can do guided practice on page 208, numbers 4 and 5 in your textbook. Alright, last example, number 4. The original price of a book in 2003 was $12. 2 years later, in 2005, the price of the same book went up. It increased to 15 bucks. A couple years later, in 2007, the price is going up again. It says the price of the book was $3 more than the price in 2005. So it's going to go up $3 to something. Alright, part A. Find the percent increase in the price of the book from 2003 to 2005. So I want a percent increase, so I'm going to start with the fraction. I want to know how much it goes up or down. Our denominator is going to be our original amount before it changes. So, how much does it go up or down? Well, it's an increase, so it's going up. And I should only be looking from 2003 to 2005. So in 2003, it was $12. In 2005, it was $15. So, how much did it go up? It went up $3. The original amount before it changed. When we say this, we mean like if it's going to change from 2003 to 2005, I want to know what was the original amount in 2003. $12. So I have a fraction. How do you change a fraction to a percent? You multiply it by 100. So 3/12 times 100. And we get 25 again. So the percent increase is 25%. So, unlike the Statue of Liberty souvenir that went down 25%, this book is actually going up 25%. Alright, part B. Find the percent increase. So you're going to write a fraction. I want the increase in the price of the book from 2005 to 2007. Alright, so our numerator is how much it goes up or down. Our denominator is going to be the original amount. Now, for this original amount, I want to know what it was before it changes. I need to look at the years, 2005 to 2007. So 2005, the price is $15. 2007 says the price was 3 more than 2005. So 15 plus 3 more would be $18. So what's the original amount? The original amount will be the price in 2005, $15. Do not go to the price in 2003 because we're not looking at the increase from 2003 to 2007. We're looking at the increase from 2005 to 7. So 2005 will be your original amount. Alright, how much does it go up or down? Well, 15 to 18, it goes up 3. So, notice the similarities between these two. The price of the book went up $3 here. The price of the book is going up $3 again. So, you might think that the increase will be the same. However, we have a different denominator. So, 3 is a larger portion of 12 than 3 is of 15. So, our percent increase is going to be a bit smaller here. So we're going to take 3/15. We're going to convert it to a percentage by multiplying by 100. So 3/15 times 100. We get 20%. So even though it raised the same or increased the same amount of money, $3, the original price here was different, so it doesn't really increase that much of a percent. So, percent increase this time is only 20%. Alright, at this time you can do guided practice on page 210, number 6, on your own. Alright, the assignment that goes along with this can be found on page 212, numbers 1 through 7. You all have a great day.